Hi there, welcome. Thanks for coming. This is SunshineLeclair and I'm Donna. Thank you for taking time today to sit with me for a little bit. I just wanted to mention out of the starting gate that those of you who have been here before may notice, and those of you who haven't might not notice the difference. But if you've been here before, you'll see that probably not my normal self. I can already feel it, but I want to go ahead and try and do this video anyway. We had a really bad loss in our family recently. Someone, very important to our family passed, and I'm just not myself yet, or yet I may never be, but I mean, I'm just trying to get back into some normal things, and one day at a time, work at it. So please just bear with me. Maybe I have no business making this video now, but I'm gonna give it a shot. So anyways, aside from that, if you haven't been here before, welcome. Happy you decided to watch today, and hopefully you'll find something inspiring. And so what I'll do is maybe give you a little recap of what we'll be talking about. So today we'll talk. I have some little cards here just in case. But okay, so today what we'll be doing, first of all, I'm going to chat a little bit about Vlogmases. I usually follow a couple during Christmas, and probably 2 or 3 I'm going to follow, and I'll chat a little bit about that. And then we'll do my FOs and whips. I actually finished something that I told myself I probably would never make. So there's that, and then some whips, and then there's the Marie Wallin Makealong that I'm doing. So I got to a certain point, and I want to show you before I carry on. So there's that. Then there's a small yarn purchase of some hand-dyed yarn. And also then at the very end, whoever wants to stick around for the chat, that's fine. But I'll be chatting about, I want to do something special this year, seeing, what's happened and everything. Excuse me. I just want to do something special in 2024. And I kind of know what that's going to be. So I'm going to chat about that at the end. So hopefully you'll stick around, and I guess we'll open up now with the Vlogmases. So probably a lot of you love Vlogmases. I know I've heard a lot of you talk about it. I love watching, especially 2. I think last year I watched these 2, and then I kind of dipped in a few others, now and then. And so for sure this year I'm going to be watching Chelsea Yarns. I'm just going to check my notes because or did I don't even think I wrote that one. Nope, I didn't write that one. But so Chelsea Yarns is one that I really like, her and Red Bank Mike, and I believe they're in New Jersey. I just love it. It's fun. It's funny. It always makes me smile. And I don't think they do a lot of videos throughout the year, but the last couple of years I know I've watched them do Vlogmas. And Sandy by the Lakeside, I think it's just called By the Lakeside. I watch hers, and hers is more of a calmer, a quieter, feel-good vlog for Christmas, Vlogmas. And the Chelsea Yarns is, I find, is upbeat and, get you laughing. And so it's a nice balance. And then I'm gonna see if there's another one that I'm gonna follow. I can't think of another one off the top of my head right now. But if you guys have any suggestions of someone that does a really good, entertaining Vlogmas, just let me know below. That would be great. I'd appreciate that. So those are the 2 I'm going to be watching. and I'm actually really looking forward to it this year. Okay, so what's next? Oh yes, FOs and whips. So I'll start with the FOs, the finished objects. Okay, so my first finished object is actually half of a pair, but if you've watched my channel before, you'll know that I've often said I'm never gonna make a sock. It's too fiddly for me, and I don't want to do double point needles. And once we had the loss in our loss, I just decided I was gonna sit down. I couldn't get myself to knit on crochet on anything, and I picked up this ball of Baroque, what is it, vintage DK, and found the little needles that I had bought a long time ago when I thought I might make some socks. It's a 4.5 millimeter, and this is a DK, so that's what I used, and I actually made a pair. I used magic circle, the magic loop, and I can't believe I made a pair. I can't believe it. I'm so much in shock. And you know what? It was fun. I really liked it. But I'm not going to make the second one because I only just picked up that yarn for no reason at all other than just to start knitting. So yeah, like I did, this was the vanilla DK, the DK sock from the Crazy Sock Lady. And I made a few little boo-boos here and there, but no, I was really happy. And it looks really wonky on camera, but if I showed it to you on my foot, it looks really good. It's really nice. And this actually isn't a really bad yarn to make it with, but fold it flat. It worked out so good. Why did I never make socks before? But so now I'm on the hunt for a nice, pretty sock yarn, but I don't want to do less than DK. Like I'll stick to DK and that's it. But it was fun, and I can't believe I actually made a pair. It was a very happy time. It was good. So that's one thing. Let's see, did I tell you everything? Baroque vintage DK. Yeah, that's about it. And the thing is, I am going to keep this one. It is a special sock because of the, the reason why I made it. But yeah, I'm really happy with it, and I will make a pair of socks just for the house. I don't know if I could ever wear these in boots and stuff, but around the house, I usually buy other knitters' socks to wear in the house because I would just never make any. But I'm really happy about this now. So I definitely, if you have any recommendations for DK sock yarn, let me know. Thanks. Okay, so the next finished object is, I finally finished this. I've talked about it in my past videos. It's been one thing. I ripped it out, made it into something else, and now I'm very happy with it. I have these, it's a throw, and it's humongous. Well, not humongous, it's a big throw. It's not the size of a single bed or anything, but each square, let's see if I can show you here. Each square is 18 by 18 inches. You can see it. So it's a fair size, and it's all cotton. I can't, let me see. It's all cotton, and it's all, I put it all together with a join as you go stitch. And it's all Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton. And it's so drapey, and oh my God, it's a dream. It's just beautiful. And I had mentioned before that I was going to do a video to show you how I made the granny square, and I obviously I didn't do it, but I will. Just keep an eye out. I'm gonna try and get back in the flow of things again, and it's just gonna be a free tutorial. And then you just can look up any join as you go stitch. There's a lot of tutorials out there for that, and it's such an easy make if you have extra cotton yarn. It's I love it. I love it. I'm so happy it's finished, and it's heavy. You know, when you lay it on you and it's like a cuddle. It's nice. I love it. I'm so glad it turned out this way. So it's finally done. Now I can finally use it and enjoy it, and I'm happy to have it finished. Okay, I forgot to mention that the square, when I do put the tutorial up, it's going to be called the La Casa Grande granny square, so you can watch out for that. My third finished object is the log cabin spectrum blanket, and I'll have to put a picture of it here because when I finished it I had already given it away, and it's already been gifted. So it was a great pattern. It's a free pattern. I'll leave the link below. It's called Log Cabin Spectrum Blanket, and I was using it as a stash buster, as you can see in the other videos, for Cascade Anthem yarn, and it's worsted, and it turned out so beautiful. It's I haven't seen too many people making that blanket, but it's just a quick knit of all different nice stripes. Well, you'll see it right here, and it's super easy. Like, it's very simple and fast, and would make a great gift too, probably. But anyways, yeah, so that one's done and off the needles, and I'm happy. I don't normally make lots of blankets, so I don't really, I guess that's why they had kind of stayed in the background for a while. So anyways, that's that one. Okay, so as far as my whips go, I'm just going to take a drink. I feel like I'm out of breath. Okay, so far as my whips go, I am making for Christmas for my daughter-in-law a ranunculus. So I think this is my fourth one, either my fourth or fifth one. No, I think it's my fourth. But anyways, hers is gonna be in red. Look at this red. Oh my god. Oh, it's really bright there, but it's more like it's more like a blood red, or well, maybe not a blood red. Sometimes if you hold it back you get a better color. Yeah, I guess, yeah, that's pretty close. But see how it's so much brighter when you come up? Like, it's not an orangey red. It has warm undertones, like blue-black undertones. But another ranunculus. Oh my god. But you know what? I love making these. I love making them. This one is, I'm making it a size 3 on the charts, and this is made out of Anthem DK, Cascade Anthem DK, and there is, I wanted to look at this, there's 248 yards, and I'm almost right at splitting. Well, I have split for the sleeves, and I still have this much left. Oh yeah, see, it should have a blue-black hue to that. It's showing up really bright on the camera. Anyways, but look how much I have done with one skein of yarn. Just incredible how far it goes and how fast this goes. I mean, this is one of the fastest shirts I make. And I don't make them with the long sleeves. I make them with not cap sleeves, but I just put a little bit of length on it and make sure it's loose, like wide, you know, with the rib coming in a little bit, but a little bit wider. And that way it's great just to put over anything. It's just so nice. I have my summer one is not so much ease, and it's a little tighter gauge, so I don't have to wear something underneath of it. But the other ones are all in either worsted or DK with a big, with either a 6.5 millimeter or an 8 millimeter. And it works up really quick and it looks so nice. Yeah, so that's my first whip. And today is, what is today? I believe today is Thursday, November 16th or 17th. So we'll see when I have this done. But you know something funny about the Ranunculus? I'm sure many of you have made it, because I don't think there's a whole lot of people that haven't made it. Even if you're a beginner, there's so many help videos on particular stitches and that you know, you should be able to do it if you know the basic knitting stitches. Anyways, the thing about the Ranunculus is, I don't know if it's like that for everyone else. It must be like that for some people. But once I start a Ranunculus, it's like everything else goes by the wayside, and I have to knit on it. Like I have to get past that yoke part and get past the sleeves, and then okay. But until I get that part done, I'm picking it up every chance I get. So actually that's probably good for me right now, but I wonder if, is anybody else like that? Once you start knitting on the Ranunculus, it's hard to put it down. Anyways, I love the Ranunculus. I find it's a great pattern, and I hope she likes it. It's so hard when you're knitting gifts for people. I think she'd be the type to appreciate it, and I told her I was making her something knit. I asked for her measurements, and I mentioned I want to knit you something for Christmas, and she seemed happy about it. So, you know, I'm hoping, and I'm glad that I chose this. Like for a gift knit, I don't want to knit it with like something that's difficult to look after, like something with wool and whatever in it. So this is a premium acrylic, and I get it from my local yarn shop, Sweet Yarns here. And it's a very, when you wash this, it is so soft. It's the best acrylic it's the only acrylic I knit with, but if I use acrylic. So, and when you gift something, you know, I wouldn't want something to happen to it and then she can never wear it. I want it to be easy to look after, and yet it's good quality and soft and nice. Anyways, so I'll get back to you on how she likes that. Okay, so that's my first whip. Okay, so for my second whip, this is, it's not a pattern. It's just something that I wanted to make, because I was looking, and there probably is a pattern out there, but there's so many that I couldn't find what I was looking for without spending forever looking. So I wanted a vest that had deep armholes, and I wanted, what do you call the oval? I can't remember. What do you call the oval neckline? Not crew neck, like a scoop neck, I guess. But I wanted like a bigger scoop. So if I have a blouse or something, it has lots of room for the collar to come out. And I wanted a deep sleeve so that, you know, my blouses have big arms kind of. So I wanted that to be able to come out. And I wanted the bottom to be where I wanted it and how I wanted it. So plus I'm still trying to use up, I don't know why, but I had so much cascade, not DK, but the worsted. I guess I must have been making a lot of stuff out of that at one point. But anyways, I got rid of lots of my yarn. I kept only my favorites. I weeded through, but I couldn't get rid of this Cascade Anthem, because it's just such a nice, even though it's acrylic, it's a nice yarn. So anyways, trying to get rid of more of it and use it up. I shouldn't say get rid of it, use it up. I started making this vest, and I'm really, really pleased with it so far anyway. I made it bottom up. So let's see, how am I going to show you this? So the back and the front are, it's ribbed, a ribbed front and back. The back is it's a longer rib, and I split on the sides. You can see right there. And I tried to get a little bit of added color into it. So it's not attached at the shoulder, so I'm just holding it together. So you can see the neckline is going to be, you know, fairly, I'm going to have a small, not very much, but a small rib here and a small rib around the arms, but I still have to, I still have to attach the top here, and there's the back. I put a little bit of contrast color in it, and you can see the opening for the arm is here and well below my armpit. So I'm really happy about this, and I know that this yarn, this is just wash and dry, but it looks amazing. It almost looks like wool. You could be fooled for sure. But anyway, so this is coming really good. The next time that I come on, I should be finished it. I don't look like I'm drowning in this sweater. Okay, so, whoopsie. There you go. Okay, so let's see what you can see. So it's kind of like that. You can see the bottom like that, and the back. Try and turn it around for you. There's the back and the bottom. There. So yeah. So this is really nice. I'll be wearing it the next time. You'll see what I mean. But I'm very pleased with that. And okay, on to my last one. Okay, so my last whip that I have is, it's actually a Makealong, and it's Fleece Harmony, an East Coast, Canadian East Coast podcast. They're a real yarn shop in Belfast, I think it is. But anyways, I watch their videos all the time. They're one of my favorites. And they were having a Marie Wallin Makealong, and I thought, oh, finally they're having one. They're Canadian, I'm gonna join. And I said, yeah. And then I went to look to choose from the Marie Wallin patterns, and they're almost all Fair Isle. Like, and not, I do like Fair Isle. I think it's beautiful, but I seldom wear patterns. I like solid colors or blocks of big solid colors. I don't wear lots of pattern stuff. So the Fair Isle has all that going on, and it's beautiful. And who knows, like maybe I will make one someday. I don't know, but maybe 2 colors. But they usually have lots of colors. So anyways, I had to pick one, and I thought, oh my God, like I didn't know that's what it was gonna be. And the ones that were solid colors were, you know, not my style, or lots and lots of lace, or I don't know, they just didn't speak to me. So then I saw this. It does have Fair Isle though. I saw this Edward Ted, and for a long time I've wanted, like I've crocheted lots of, not lots, because stuffies and that, as much as I love to have them, I find they're too fussy, like just like socks. Like I like doing garments better. So I have made some stuffies that are very nice in crochet, but I haven't made like a knit one. And what I really want to do one day is a sock monkey. You know the stuffy, it's called a sock monkey. They're adorable. I would love to have one. I'd love to knit one. But anyways, back to this. So that's what I chose. I chose this guy to make, and I thought, well, it's going to be a real learning curve for me because I've never done fair oil. So, and what was really nice about this one is it's knit flat. So you sew the pieces to get the two pieces together. So I thought, okay, I probably can do that. So before I think I showed it in one of my videos, just the beginning of one, but I have both the front and the back done. And once again, I'm using Anthem, still trying to weed out my Anthem pile. I still have, you know, I got some left, not as much. I've been doing good using it. But anyways, I rolled them up like this. So I'm going to unroll them. I guess I'm sitting too close to the camera for this stuff. But so I have a front and back. So let's see. So I used a bigger needle than it called for. So they are, and a bigger yarn because it was supposed to be a teeny tiny yarn. So he's turning bigger than what he's supposed to be, which I'm happy about. So I don't know how to show you this in here. So maybe you can see it flat out here. Hang on a second. Okay, you won't be able to see his head, but his head's here, and then his body, if you can see. Oh, whoopsie. Sorry. Just want you to get the shirt there to see his shirt. So yeah, so look at how cute. I'm so pleased with it. Can you see? Okay, see if I can hold this. Okay, there, finally. But in the back one, I made a few tiny boo-boos. In the front, I did really good. If you ever make this, and I don't think you will because, I mean, you should. I'm not saying don't make it, but I couldn't find any examples of people who made this. All the other Marie Wallin patterns, like people had made them. There was all kinds of you know, people that, what do you call, you know, samples and people had made it, but there was none. Oh, there we go. But there was none of this guy. So anyways, I think he's going to be adorable. I'm not going to make his eyes like that. I'm going to make his eyes kind of sleeping. And I won't take out the other one because it's identical. It's the exact same thing. But now I'm happy because I didn't want to sew them together and stuff it and finish it till I showed you that part. Yeah, so I'm pretty happy with how it turned out so far. And fair oil's hard. It's like, not hard, but it's not hard. That's the wrong word. It's not hard. It's finicky. It's finicky because I know some people will carry their the other color that they're using or that they're not using. They'll go the float. I think they call it the float. They'll carry the float. Some say don't carry it more than 5. And when I looked at 5, I'm like, holy geez, 5 is far. But I never carried it more than 3. So after every 3, so I find the floats look really good actually. You know, that's, so mind you, it is thicker yarn, but I didn't let the float go past 3. So it was a lot of work, but I'm anxious to finish that now. I'm really looking forward to it. So yeah, so I think that's it for my whips. Okay, so I guess we'll move on to my acquisitions. So first of all, just to mention my local yarn store, but I know you can get this in a lot of places. They had this Stellaris. Is that what it's? Stellaris, this sparkle yarn, well, thread. It's metallic, I guess, and there is how much? 560 meters in this, and it is so sparkly. I had to buy the navy blue one because when I get the perfect yarn to go with this, I'd like to put it with a yarn that's blue. So like maybe a dark denim. don't know about something, this is cotton, it wouldn't be with this, but, or a navy blue, I don't know, but I had to have it because this is enough for, actually it's enough for, it's enough for a ranunculus, but yeah, so this I'm just keeping in mind, and I'm watching for some nice blue yarn, a dark, maybe even a dark blue yarn that has another twist of color in it. But I just adore this. I just think it's so beautiful. It's so sparkly and shimmery. Anyways, so we'll see what happens with this. And okay, so yeah, that was my local yarn store, Sweet Yarns. So next I bought from Needles in the Hay, and the first one is Shelter by Brooklyn Tweed, and this is soot color, sourced in Johnson County, Wyoming, spun in Harrisville, New Hampshire, dyed in Philadelphia. So what did I buy this for? Oh yes, I bought the, oh, I remember. I bought this for a hat. I have a little hat design that I want to do. I had a toque from quite a few years ago. I bought from, I don't know if it was like a Winners or some store like that. And I rarely wear hats. I don't wear hats a lot. I have a big head. So to have a hat that's comfy and feels good and looks good, it's hard. So, and a lot of times I wear earmuffs, but, or big hats, like big ones. But anyway, I have an idea for a hat pattern kind of similar to that one I bought a long time ago, because it actually feels good, fits good. And I want to try and see if I can simulate the pattern. It's just a commercially bought hat. And it's kind of like it's bluish with a tweed. And I just thought this Brooklyn tweed would be really nice. Now this is that I got. And this one is Sammy Amano, Peruvian Pima cotton, organic Pima cotton. And this is gold. It's like a gold, what does it say? Made in Peru. What does it say here? 164 yards, 150 meters. So I don't, Amano, is that the color? I'm not sure. It says color number is 1814. So, okay, so, so it's more like this gold. See how it's not bright, it's a deep dark gold. But this is, I'm saving this for a spring top, and I'm looking for a gold like this that's in a winter yarn. And I'd like a gold that has some tweed flex, so that's what I'm on the hunt for. But this is, Pima cotton is just so super soft. When I seen this color, I had to order it. So I got 3 skeins, so plenty enough to have a really nice spring top. So I'm going to celebrate spring. This is going to be what I cast on with in the spring. And my last one is right here. So this is incredible. Like, I don't know if you guys, how many people watch this fella. And jeepers, I don't even think I wrote down his name. But the business is called Arcane Fibre Works. And they're from Alberta, Canada. And this is called Polish, the color is called Polish Paradise. And it's DK. It is superwash, I believe. Superwash merino, 80% and 20% nylon. But it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. I can't believe how beautiful it is. And inside of it, I don't know if you can see, but it has some real dark, deep navy blues in it. Oh, it's so gorgeous. And you really, oh, there, Polish Paradise. That's the name, the color name. And this is his shop name. So, but if you look for him on YouTube, and I follow him now and I watch all the time, but he always has dye process videos and he shows him dyeing it and the colors that come out, and he shows it in the different weights and knits up a swatch and it's amazing. You really, really need to go watch it. It's fun to watch. I love watching the process of it. And I can't wait. I'm not 100% sure what I'm doing with this yet. How much is in it now? I forgot. 218 yards in each. So I got about 440. So I don't know what I'm going to make. I think maybe a really nice wrap. I don't know. We'll see. But I can't. It's so incredibly soft and beautiful. Like the colors are stunning. They're just stunning. I don't know. It's a little more, has more depth in person, but oh, it's just gorgeous. I will definitely be purchasing from him again. I want to get something that has some rich blue tones in it with maybe like a dark earth color mixed in. I'm going to have to go check. He has so many different varieties of colors. You have to go check them out. You really, really need to. Anyways, so I'm really happy with this acquisition. That's the end of the acquisitions. So if you stayed this long, thank you so much. I'm just going to chat a little bit now about 2024. And after the loss we had this year, I want to do something really special for 2024, something that I've wanted to do, and not that I couldn't ever do it, but I just either put it on the back burner or, looked after something else instead, or, for whatever reason. As women, I think we put ourselves last. I think and mothers, as women and mothers, we're always worried about everybody else first. We're always looking out for everybody else first. So anyways, so what I want to do this year, I've been thinking, is that I've never gone to a yarn festival, and I love yarn, of course we all do, but I think this year I'm going to go to 2 yarn festivals. So it's going to be fun to figure out which 2 that I want to go to. I was thinking maybe one in Canada and one in the US. And one in Canada, I kind of would like to go to Edmonton because I do have some family in Edmonton that I could visit at the same time, and a really good friend of mine that's moved there, and I haven't gone there to see her. She's been back here, but I haven't been there. So Edmonton, if I could find, what kind of yarn festival, if they have one, they must have one. It's a big city, or there must be one close by, like Calgary or something. So, and then one in the United States. So maybe one in the spring, one in the fall. So I'm going to think about that. There's one, pretty sure there's one up in the New England states up there, in the fall. No, in the fall. I can't remember. There's so many in the US. In Canada, there's lots, but not as many. But yeah, so that's what I want to do. So, and you know what? Like, I don't know about you guys, but I've heard other knitters and crocheters talk about how there's not a lot of people close in their town or wherever that knit or crochet, and that's how it is for me too. Like there's like, I don't know anybody else in my family or my friend group that knit or crochet. I did meet a couple because before COVID, I kind of organized a knit crochet group at our local library, and we did have a small handful that went to that, but not like committed yarn people, like not, you know, me, like I love knitting. It's, you know, I could knit all the time if I could do it, you know, but um anyways, so I don't even care if I gotta go by myself, I'll go by myself. I have a few friends that I know that would come with me just to go to have a trip. But so we'll see. But no matter what, even if I gotta drag my son along, I could never drag my husband along. That is just not in his wheelhouse. So and fine, but I could, you know, I could certainly drag somebody else with me. But anyway, so that's my plans for 2024. I want to do something special for myself in 2024. And also, I just want to ask you if 2024, if you are thinking something like that, if how about if you did one thing that you've always wanted to do that you haven't done, because you never know when it's time to go. Like you just don't know. So anyways, I'm gonna do that, 2 of them this year. I just don't know where. If you have any recommendations, by all means. I don't think I want to go to the Woolen Folk one. As much as I love watching the videos, I love hearing about it all, but and it's big, which is amazing, but I don't think I want to go to one that huge for first ones. That Cake-a-Palooza, if I went to one and seen the little ones and not the big ones, maybe. But I don't know, like I don't really know a lot about the festivals and that. So I guess I'll have to do a little bit of research. But any suggestions or recommendations would be more than welcome. And yeah, so I'll have that to look forward to. Anyways, so thank you so much for watching. If you have any questions or any comments or any suggestions, please put it in the comment section. I'll link anything I can that I talked about into the show notes at the bottom. And again, thank you so much for your gift of time. I appreciate it. And until next time, bye.